Hey guys, welcome to the show. My name is Faye Louise.
And I'm Jessie Yandel.
And this is Now That's What I Call a Talk Show.
Bringing you all the latest in entertainment.
And discussion.
And news.
Well, today is going to be one heck of a show.
It is indeed.
Our special guest is Tina T. She's a star and one of the 100 of All Together Now on BBC One. I'm loving the show. But first, before she joins us, she'll be joining us very shortly, we will get to our Now That's What I Call Entertainment.
So the first thing coming up in our entertainment section today is about the BAFTAs. Now, I don't know if people would have seen at the BAFTAs and at other award ceremonies, people are wearing black. This is in solidarity to victims of sexual abuse and sexual harassment. We are going to kind of cover this topic in a lot more detail a bit later on in the show, but that is something that has been happening this week. What else is going on, Faye?
Well, the big hype is going about Black Panther. We're going to go and see it tonight. Can't wait.
Cannot wait.
But the thing with Black Panther, it is the biggest movie this year, I feel, and it is massively known for its large cast. But why is that, Jessica?
Because this is the first ever sort of superhero film with a largely African American or like black cast. It's never really been done before, which is it's great. It's absolutely brilliant. The only thing which is kind of winding me up a little bit is people are saying Black Panther is the first ever black superhero.
What about Storm?
What about Storm? But what about Blade? Wesley Snipes 20 years ago did this. So, but I see where people are coming from, because this is the first time it has been a predominantly black cast, which is great, and it's a shame that it's 2018 and that's only happened now.
Well, I think with that is the big thing. It's obviously a predominantly black cast, but I think it's the Marvel franchise.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Marvel, Disney, they're opening a lot of doors,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that to be part of that franchise, to be part of like the superhero collection that they've got going on, I think it's an honour.
Oh yeah.
And I think, many times it's always been the kind of white superhero, Superman, Batman. It's time for the Black Panther.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. We were discussing this before, me and Faye, and we often see that there may be black characters in superhero films or non-white, shall we say, but they're always secondary, and that is so wrong. That happens. So it is about time that there was a superhero, and it maybe in 2 or 3 years it won't even be discussed that it's a predominantly black cast.
It shouldn't even be discussed. It should be celebrated.
It should be celebrated. So,
well, Josie,
yeah,
what's going on in The Voice?
Absolutely nothing.
Well, there is a show that I want to talk about, and we have a very special guest. It's All Together Now, which I think is making television history.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Our guest today is Tina T. We're going to invite her. You just hold my tea. We're going to invite her to lean forward. This one you get the great angles. And bring Tina on. And she...
Yeah.
I'm so excited to talk to her. And remember, guys, just while Tina's joining us, please share our videos, invite all your friends. Let's keep this going. Funniest moment from the show the other night is did you see the lady there? Phenomenal lady.
Oh, yeah.
The powerhouse.
The powerhouse.
I can't wait to talk to her.
She was a bit of an 80s girl.
Still a powerhouse.
Like
Beautiful. Absolutely. We're just waiting for Tina to be added. There seems to be a hold up. I'm just going to cancel that, Tina.
Yeah.
And then I know. And then I'll re-add you. Second attempt. It's all right. This bit always gets.
This is what
when we get the studio, we'll have you on the set. Well, just waiting. So sorry, guys.
While we're waiting for Tina, should we maybe just let people know who Tina is?
Well,
if you don't know.
If you don't know already. Tina is obviously one of the 100. She is a Tina Turner.
At the UK's premiere. Tina Turner.
And she's got one hell of
Oh,
a couple of good lungs on her.
can't he set the pipes on that lad?
We saw she was actually at the Fashion Collective in London for children in need. And she joined us there, so it was amazing to have her. Just no, Tina. What's going on, Tina? No answer. Are you there, Tina?
Maybe it. That was his guys.
Oh. What are you connected to?
I'm trying to do that. If I turn that.
Huh? Oh, we look good.
Right, shall we try it now?
Right. Well, I don't think I should have done anything. I'm here,
Right,
really.
let's try again. Could it be my internet connection?
Her internet connection. Well, actually, my internet connection, because it is my home. The connection doesn't seem to be there. See.
What's your favourite Tina Turner song?
Oh, Simply the Best.
Really? I thought you would have said Proud Mary.
Oh, yeah, I love Proud Mary, but Simply the Best is really good.
I like that.
It just isn't working. Do we have to resort to the good old phone?
So we do have a backup.
We do.
This doesn't work.
We do. It will just be voice only. Unfortunately, if we can't connect, but we can just ring her. That's fine. Oh, I'm going to cancel this, Tina. I'm going to ring you. Right. Technology is our enemy. Oh. I think we have a connection problem. We're calling you now, Tina. I can call you on your mobile if you want to message me. So sorry, guys. Kind of like these bits here.
Oh yeah,
I love
these would be the outtakes. But if it wasn't a live show, this wouldn't be in.
Oh, I love these. I think this is great. This is what happens, guys.
Exactly. This is how it goes in life. Maybe if I try putting that internet back on my phone, that might work.
I don't think it's. I think it's on her side.
Let's just put my thing on just saying.
Okay. It could be our network. It could be what Wi-Fi is like. My worst enemy. Oh, what's happening? Oh my god, me too. Oh my god, me too. Bring her in.
Again.
We'll try one more time and then we're going to ring you.
If first you don't succeed.
Try again. Oh, she's typing. Is she going to give us a mobile? Doo-doo. Oh, she's ringing.
Oh, ringing.
Oh. Hello. Hello, yes,
the voice of Tina.
We have no idea. It wouldn't connect through ours, so we're just gonna have to do it on the phone. That's fine, yeah. That's fine, that's fine. Right, just to ask everyone, Darren, can you hear Tina well enough, just so we know? Tina, say hello to everyone out there. Hello, darling. You do that.
Right, okay. So I'm holding Tina.
Yeah, so you're going to hold Tina.
century, isn't it? Or is this the Dark Ages?
Yeah, I can. I think it's a Dark Age. Tia, do you want to try one more time to connect on the video, and then if not, we'll go back to calling you?
I can. Do you think I should do it on my iPad?
Yeah, try it on your iPad, and we'll try and reconnect.
Wait, hold on, I can hear you talking, right, on my screen.
Right, okay, 2 seconds, I'll come back to you. I just put the phone down on Tina Turner. So, we're gonna just invite her one more time. There she is. There's my girl. 21st century technology.
Not always quite up to date.
It's really not. We're building a good audience, though. No answer from the video guest. This one is hard one to get a hold of. It just wasn't loud enough, I don't think, to you. I'm loving it. Too funny. Shut up. Who's loving it? Too funny. Thanks, Leah. We're loving this. Trying to connect this diva. She's not showing up. She's arrived. I think she's disappeared. Oh, Tina. No. I'm gonna have to ring her. Josie always looks beautiful. I know. And she does. So it's everyone been up really amazing to try and sort this out because technical issues. But while we're waiting, let's get on to a new segment that is starting from next week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited about the new segment. It's actually called, now that's what I call, fashion.
Which is something which is very close to mine being art.
I try.
We do both models.
I do try.
Fashion is something that is very, very important to us. And we were just talking today, weren't we, about things that we wanted to talk about with fashion, and we think, well, how could that fit in the show? And then Faye was like, well, why don't we just create a whole new section? That's what I call it now. That's what I call fashion. So from next week, we will be having
Girls!
Yay! Woo, girl!
Finally.
Finally.
I want to stand up.
I know, I literally feel like you need a standing
up.
ovation. Well done, she's arrived. Right, so let's get this started. How are you, Tina?
I'm brilliant, babies. You?
I'm very, very good. So, want to jump straight in because that was about 6 minutes of time we didn't have. How are you finding the show?
Love the show. And I've watched the show as a viewer. I mean, obviously, I know that I was on the show, but I've obviously watched it as a viewer as well. I think it's an incredible show. We're not rude to the judges aren't rude. It's all love. We've all been in a situation where we've been on auditions. Not everybody likes the same voice. Not everybody likes the same thing. So I think the concept really works. I think the concept is fantastic. Really fantastic. And I think it's been received quite well. At the beginning, no one really understood the concept. They just thought it was another singing show with you know, exactly. You know, there's 100 people. Does everybody get to talk? You know, how does it work? How it works is how it is. You're sitting in your car, you hear a tune, you turn it up, you sing along. That's music is infectious. Makes you remember good times, bad times. When you're upset, there's certain songs you cannot listen to. Or if you want to listen to it, you know, you're going to cry. You know, we've all been there. But the prize money, £50,000, come on already. Who else is doing that?
No, they say that.
Amazing.
You know what I liked about it?
To do what you want.
I love the fact that it wasn't the usual, you're going to get a record deal, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. I like that it was a case of, if you're a good singer, we're going to get up. If you're great at what you do, you're going to win, and we're going to give you a bundle of cash to make you happy. And that's what I liked about it.
You're being judged by other singers as well, so it's like you're getting the approval of your peers, which is really, really good. Can I ask how you got involved in the show?
They scouted me. They, I mean, obviously they have scouts all over the place. All these shows do. Britain's Got Talent, X Factor, and they sent me a couple of emails which I didn't respond to, and then they sent somebody out to see me. So I knew it was real then. And even when they explained it to me, I had no idea what it meant until we went and got involved in the pilot. And then it made it a lot clearer. So did the pilot. That's where I met Mr. Fabulous, and we hit it off.
Oh yes, our Jay, we love him.
My TV husband. Love it
So where did
much.
it start for you? When was your first memory of you picked up the mic, you had a sing song, when you started being a performer? Where did it all start?
As soon as I came out, because I'm an identical twin. So I'm sure as soon as we popped out, we were singing and dancing like mad people. At school, we used to do, sing and dance and entertainment. It's something that we've always done. We've always done and been entertainers to some sort of degree. But
your sister as well?
Yeah, well, my sister, when I do some big shows, she's one of my backing singers. But there's always been music in our family. She's a DJ. My brother's a DJ. From a very early age, it's first thing that when we woke up in the morning, my parents had music playing all day, every day. So, you know, it's strange. Like with my husband, when I'm at home, I wake up and I want to listen to music, and he's from the old school where they didn't listen to music. So it's strange for him. But I think it sets the day up, doesn't it? I don't want to listen to the news, bad news all the time, death and destruction and missing cats and whatever. Put a bit of uplift, bit of disco, bit of Donna Summer on. Love it.
Exactly. And the thing is as well, every music suits every person. Like my partner, he always says, like when I'm traveling anywhere, he puts this heavy metal, scary, loud music on. And I sit there and I'm like, can we put the Diva CD on, please? And he's like, 5 minutes. And he says it gets him like in the mood for the day. He's like, I'm ready, I'm off. And then I'm like, I'm glad that gets you in the mood because I need to listen to some Tina. So I'll put my Tina straight on. I get the ballads out and I'll sing a song. And I just think that gets me up. But the question is, what gets you out your chair? What makes you press your button on that show when you hear, that's the one for me?
The tone of someone's voice, me believing what they're singing. And it's not necessarily if it's a slow song or, a ballad. Music, if you believe it, then everyone can feel it. Pure and simple. Yeah. That's it. Pure and simple. And also, as well, as you can see with the show, I mean, we've had a young girl come in and singing a Disney song. So it caters for everybody. We had the Gherkins last week, didn't we? Singing...
the Gherkins. I love the Gherkins. Good old bit of Gherkin. Loved it.
But also, I love Paulus. I know people saying he's like, being quite... He's real. If he doesn't feel it, he won't get up. And...
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. Why not? Why would you get up just to get up? There's no need. What did you think? I mean, personally, I thought the lady who got the highest vote, she was out of this world. But then the lady who, I forget her name, she looked a bit like Cher.
Yes.
And she was like unbelievable. And then she did a second
song. She got nearly 100.
She blew us away. I was like, wow.
Fantastic.
Imagine being in the studio when we witnessed that. Unbelievable.
I said that.
But what's really nice for me is you can still capture the energy and the excitement from your television screen. I mean, as I said, that show, we was crying with Victoria and the powerhouse of Rachel. And I spent all the time going, I can't do this anymore. I thought my head was going to fall off. Seriously, it was quite frightening.
I agree. I love that. It's so funny. So you joined us just after the show started. We'd been talking about the BAFTAs and how all the celebrities are wearing black
Yes.
in solidarity for sexualization in the industry, and also the Black Panther. So we just wanted to kind of, you know, you go to a lot of, you go, we know you, we're going to get the Black Panther, but you know, you go to a lot of shows, we go to a lot of shows, you've got the ears, and have you noticed in these events, a lot of people are wearing black, or even for you, you know, in the music industry, have you ever noticed that type of behavior that people are trying to now stand up against in your career? Have you seen it, or it brushed past you at a little point and you've kind of thought, God, it's everywhere? I know I have. I have, especially being trans. Even one part I used to think I used to get more of it. And I'd be kind of like, God, it's so much.
I think it is a thing that it is kind of in the entertainment industry. So regardless of what section of the entertainment industry you're in, I do think it goes on. And at the moment, like the action world is having its moment. So I think if it is going on in the music world, which I suspect
the music moguls will have their moment.
There will be a music person that's going to come out that, oh, this has happened. In the fashion world, of course, I know that it happens. So
sure,
yeah, we're just interested. Like,
I think personally for me, I think I've never come across it personally myself because I'm quite a strong person. Can be a little bit ditzy sometimes, but you can kind of feel a vibe. And I think if I've ever been in a situation like that, it hasn't affected me to the point where I've remembered it. But I'd be like, what are you doing? Do you understand what I'm saying? But what's wonderful at the moment, instead of people not saying anything and brushing it under the carpet, it's all come out. There's nowhere to hide now. Nowhere to hide. Just because you're bigger than me. Yes, I might want to have a record deal, but doesn't mean I need to do something untoward to get it. That's disgusting. You know.
Okay, I'm going to throw this at you. I'm going to throw this at you because I watched the documentary last night about Harvey. This is just the last note because it's in our discussion. But a lot of actresses who are massive now seem to be kind of saying, oh, yeah, I experienced it. But the actual people that were massively affected were the people below them like the receptionist, the PAs. But it seems to be that the stars knew it was happening. And I question, and I would dread to think, I'm not saying it is a case, I'm not saying it's not a case, but did they know it was happening? And because it wasn't directly affecting them, they just kind of ignored it because it may have affected their career or the sales of the movie that year?
You've just answered your own question, definitely. See, the thing is, right, what's really nice nowadays is you can mention something that's a little bit taboo without someone saying, you're talking rubbish, that never happened, you know, or frightened that you can lose your job, or people. I think, no, you can't get away with it anymore. You can't get away with being a bigot, a racist. You can't. It's there's no need to be like that. But the guys who, and even women, you know, we can't just blame all the men. Even women are sexualized.
I agree.
Sex. They think they're powerful, but there's something wrong with them for them to feel they need to be that way, to bully someone or to make someone feel that uncomfortable. You know, it's disgusting. I couldn't watch the Harvey Weinstein thing last night. Couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch it.
Oh, we did.
We did. We're going to dissect it in the next part. Don't worry, we won't drag you into that one. But what about the Black Panther? We know you've seen it. We know you've seen it.
We know you've seen it. We need to know what you think of it.
It celebrates women. Women are powerful in this film. Absolutely powerful in this film. I know there's been a lot of controversy saying, you know, Black Panther, it's all a whole black cast. Okay, I know I'm a black diva, but I didn't even see it like that. I went to see a film. It's a very good film. It's beautiful. It's well written. It's okay. The men are fit, seriously, really fit.
I was just gonna say, Black Panther can he fit like? Oh, definitely.
But what was wonderful going to see it?
I was right in my. I think
I was in the cinema, and if you ever go to the cinema with me, I'm very vocal, and it was wonderful being with fellow people who are vocal. So at the right time, we were laughing and applauding and screaming. Oh, it was brilliant. You haven't seen it yet?
We're going tonight.
We're going tonight.
Amazing.
So we met you in person, and we had the pleasure of listening to you sing at the Fashion Collective. Obviously, the Fashion Collective is about supporting children in need. Very close to my heart, Josie's yours, and to yours. What charities out there are close to your heart? We would love to know.
I do a lot for charity, mainly, to be honest with you, cat charities, cat protection. My husband and I are regular donators for a cat sanctuary in Ibiza. I was also Oxfam, but God,
yeah, I know.
But you see this, okay, you've opened another can of worms. A trusted company as Oxfam, how disgusting are those men in Haiti and using those women like that? But they've been found out, so cut them all off.
Abuse of power. It's abuse of power. It's abuse of power all the time. Well, what's next for you? After the show finishes, what are you doing next? What are you doing next month, next week? We want to know so we can be there and support you.
Well, with some of the 100 judges, we've got a live performance at Pizza Express in Holborn on the 1st of March. So it would be nice for, to get some support for that, to be honest with you. And also we can prove the reason why we were chosen to be a judge on All Together Now, because we have talent and we can sing and perform. What a lot of people don't realise, as easy as it is that it looks like you can stand for 90 seconds to sing, you can sing anything for 90 seconds. It's about entertaining people and keeping them engaged. Do you understand? So that's the next big thing. Obviously, the Tina Turner show is going to be in March, which is next month, which is so exciting. So excited.
Yeah.
So I've got a lot of big things happening, as obviously with being a Tina Turner tribute act as well. So 2018 is going to be a really good year.
2018 is going to rock. Last of all, we need to ask the question that's on everybody's mind. Did you find Jay's fan?
That was hilarious. No, we didn't find it. Someone's got it.
Oh. Whoever's got it, we want it back. Well, Tina T, it has been fantastic to have you on the show, and we're sure we're going to get you back.
Oh, definitely. And if you come up to Newcastle with any shows, we will
throw
definitely
some tickets. Newcastle
all day.
We'll be there.
Love
and we'll take you out
so much.
as well.
Enjoyed the show.
Thank you. Round of applause for Tina. See you later, darling.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I love her. I love her. We want to know what you thought of Tina T. We want to know if there was any questions we didn't ask and you need to, because we will ask them for you. Right, guys, it is now time for that's what I call a discussion. Our discussion is based on Harvey Weinstein and his disgusting behaviour in the entertainment industry. His abuse of power, his abuse of control, and his abuse to get success.
So last night on Channel 4 there was a documentary which me and Faye watched about this case, about how it's all started because certain actresses have come forward and said basically Harvey Weinstein assaulted me sexually. Names such as Rose McGowan, Angelina Jolie, Gwyneth Paltrow, Kate Beckinsale said she was only 17 when he approached her.
This wasn't just actresses.
Exactly.
This was assistants as well. This was personal assistants. This was chefs. This was cooks. This was models. This was everybody.
Anyone in that Weinstein bubble
he could get his hands on. And it all happened behind the doors of a powerful hotel called the Savoy. My question is, did the Savoy know? Did they take a blind eye?
Well, they said in the programme, they used to say that when someone was coming, they would say it's a FOH, a friend of Harvey. And you all know what that means. So I think it was a kind of just to turn in the head, you know, like let's not look, let's just turn my head at this kind of thing that was going on. The thing which got me and Faye was he abused the actresses, which is dreadful, which is terrible. They didn't really speak out.
No.
The ones who were trying to speak out
were the assistants.
If you think of it like a chessboard, so you've got like the pawns, so like the assistants, all the people who weren't famous or whatever, they were the pawns, and they tried to speak up about this, but the people above them, if you like, just totally silenced them. And it's only because he's
Zelda
Perkins.
Yeah, she spoke out, and there was a sting operation with that model.
It was an Italian model,
who, this is what gets me. So, there's a sting operation of the government and the enforcement. They went in, they had these recordings, it got leaked to the press. Yet, away from all that, she settled for £1 million. So, she's okay to be assaulted and not press charges, not say anything about it, as long as she gets £1 million. First of all, disgusting, just vile. Yes, he's a monster, and we get that. But how many actresses, models, and TV personalities enabled him to do what he did to others because indirectly they were being abused and they knew it was happening, but it wasn't really affecting them?
They were protecting their own fame, I think.
Were they protecting their own fame? My question is, were they protecting their own fame? So, for instance, there was a TV show where Gwyneth Paltrow openly kind of discussed, like, coerced into, like, by Harvey, makes kind of a mockery, a joke. And I can't imagine a secretary who, every time she saw that man, was abused, was asked to shower, was asked to massage, was asked to take clothes off, was asked to do fucking disgusting things, yet she was getting paid, what, £19 an hour?
Probably.
And an actress, because, well, we know it goes on, you know, he made a pass at me, but I kind of brushed it off. I've got my new film coming out. He's doing all the leg work here, girls. He's doing this. You know, I'm not going to say anything. And now, I totally love the fact that we're supporting them. We're wearing black dresses and we're wearing black. And we are trying to speak up. But are they trying to speak up too late? Are they trying to stand unity a bit too late?
So in this programme, we did discuss this. Why hasn't it been sought until now? I think a lot of it is what I just said. The little, I don't like saying little people, but the people who are these assistants, etc. They have tried over the years, for the past 20 years, to get this out in the open. There's been clauses, there's been all kinds of legal things in place that couldn't. And they're saying the only reason it's kind of happened now, and even up until 5 years ago, it couldn't have, is because for whatever reason, Harvey Weinstein has kind of lost his power a little bit in Hollywood. So therefore, because he's lost power, he's no longer valuable, people now can speak out about it. I think that's dreadful.
Well, I'm going to just say, if the story didn't get leaked and the papers didn't get a hold of it, he'd probably be still producing movies right now, and big famous actresses and actresses would still be benefiting off Harvey's disgusting antics, yet brilliant mind. My last thing I'm going to say on this is money buys silence, but silence will definitely buy a career with Gwyneth, Angelina, and everyone else. That didn't say anything.
Food for thought.
It is very much food for thought, guys. Well, in my opinion, right now, we need to obviously get these clauses and all them contracts looked at. As a clause, yes, I totally get, you know, we have it, the company we work with. You don't want to say things and you are protected, but there should be a level where you can break that.
Certainly. The British police, though, are actually investigating all these allegations, so at least
something's happening. Yes,
it's not in America, but at least our country is doing something about it. So, yeah.
Well, it's now time for that. So that's what I call the news.
So, continuing on a little bit from the Weinstein case, in the news quite a lot this week has been the story about the paedophile coach, Barry Bennell.
Oh, disgusting.
He's just been sentenced to 30 years in prison for abusing up to 100 young boys throughout his whole career. 100
innocent lives that have been coerced and used by somebody, once again, in power.
It's just an abuse of power, and you know, that them, obviously they're all men now, but those young boys grew up, you know, wanting to go play football, and they ended up getting abused. It's just absolutely vile. The papers as well are calling him the devil incarnate, because he's actually shown no remorse. So at 30 years, I think that's too.
I think the situation in the industry as we speak right now, in any type of industry, sports coach, in the entertainment, but sports entertainment, it's so apparent. It's been going on for years, years and years. Back in the day, I mean, all these young boys, it was coming out about all the young boys getting raped, molested, all the young girls, and now it seems to not even be the abuse of power that is happening. They actually think they can do it like mature women and just do it, and people just, you might as well say, well, I pay your bill, so accept it. And that's just so wrong. We need to take a stand against all type of abuse. Moving on to the Florida shooting, Nicholas Cruz killed and shot 17 people, injuring many more. I just want to stop for just a minute and just have a 1 minute silence, guys, if you would just like to join us. We're going to start that now. Thank you for that. Yes, so Nicholas Cruz was able to get a hold of many weapons, guns, machine guns, just a multitude of weapons. He went into his school and decided that he would open fire, and with no remorse, with no care, and just shoot.
So obviously, as a result of this tragic event that's happened in America, people, especially schools, like students, are calling out for tighter gun laws, and
it's about time. Come on,
well overdue.
But we're never going to get it with him. We're never
exactly.
Get it.
With President Trump in office, I don't think we are. And from a British standpoint, in our country, a tragic incident happened about 22 years ago, Dunblane. They obviously would have been in primary school then, and as soon as that happened, the UK government decided, right, okay, we need tighter restrictions on who can access weapons. Done. Since Dunblane, there's been no shooting in any British school.
It needs. Well, there hasn't been any shootings. I agree. There was obviously the young little boy who got shot through gang crime, and there was a documentary about it. It was phenomenal. Gun crime's always going to happen, but we need to just tighten. I mean, I know personally, I can go to America. I can go there, stay there, walk in, and I could potentially buy a gun that day.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's illegal to smoke a joint, but I can go and buy a gun in some countries in America and some countries around the world, and that's how. I'm just bringing it down. Like, it's such a stupid thing. Like, I mean, you know, I know how stupid that is. It just sounds silly, but the things that are coming out at the moment about guns. And we're like, oh yeah, it's kind of just like blown off.
Yeah.
One day, someone really, really, really important is going to get the unfortunate experience of gun crime,
so
and maybe
that is actually happening.
Oh right, okay.
So President Kennedy was shot.
Yes, that's right. So I get that. I get that, and I was thinking about that when I was introducing this. But what I'm saying is now, someone that'll happen, right, okay. And it'll be so bad.
I see why. I kind of see what it means. Maybe say like when JFK was shot.
We should have done it then.
It should have been.
Yeah, it should have been then.
It should have been then, and then there probably wouldn't be as much gun violence in America.
They said Nicholas Cruz has mental health issues. He was able to access all these weapons, even though having mental health problems and accessing violence. But I'm going to kind of pull this out of the bag, and I don't want anyone to be offended. But if it was a black guy, it would be gang.
It would be gang related.
And if it was Asian, it would be terrorists. Why does a white guy get off of mental health? couldn't he have just been? I'm going to kind of say this about all of them. Isn't he just an arsehole, a monster, someone who feels like he's above them all? I get mental health, and I totally understand that. But please don't try and just put that in the forefront of that's the reason it happened, because it's not.
I think, had this been a Muslim shooter, a lone Muslim shooter in the school, or maybe an African American shooter in the school, the news coverage would have been a hell of a lot more than what it's been. Remember last year the tragic shooting in Las Vegas where that man, who was a white man in his 60s, shot people randomly, and it was only really in the news for 2 days.
But look at that guy in the nightclub that went and shot. They instantly turned that into a terrorist, homophobic, but it wasn't. It was just another monster doing another crime who isn't worthy of even being on this planet. And that's what infuriates me. And before I get too annoyed, we're going to finish the show. We're going to finish the show on a very lighter note and get back to our new segment.
Yes,
now that's what I call fashion. So fashion's going to be about everything fashion. Clothes. Clothes, makeup, hair, new trends, new fashion, and also hopefully going to have a guest called Pixie. She's been on London Fashion Week. She sat opposite the Queen. Get her.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
our
yes!
Queen was in the front row of one
London
of the
Fashion Week.
Fashion Week, sat next to Anna Wintour, the editor of Vogue.
But we'll save that for the second.
We're going to save that. So I think, we're going to make a phone call with Anna now. She's going to ring Anna. I'm going to ring Elizabeth. And then next week, we'll probably invite them on the show then.
Well, we'll slow down a little bit. Our next week's guest is a fantastic Sandy from Gogglebox.
Oh, yes, from her sofa to ours.
Yes, she's coming direct. We're very excited to have her, and she will be joining us next week to talk about everything. If you have any questions, let us know. Please, guys out there, share our video, like our page, invite your friends to watch. It's been a great show. I've been Faye Louise.
And I've been Jesse Yandel.
Thanks so much, guys.